Tools to help your family fight cavities. But what about his family? Well, he brings them a different tool. Chances are he chooses Crest. That's right. More dentist families use Crest than any other fluoride toothpaste. They know no toothpaste fights cavities better. After all, Crest has proven itself in test after test. Your dentist does all he can here for your family. And at home, he does all he can for his. Shouldn't you? Make the cavity-fighting choice more dentists do. Choose Crest.
Hi, I'm Sandy from Pacific Power. People all over are talking about the latest warming trend, the heat pump. Just listen for a moment and I'll be right back to tell you about a very special offer for Pacific Power customers.
Heat pumps? Boy, I can really tell you about heat pumps. I figure it's going to cost less than $300 a year to heat this house, and it's a big house. And it's probably one of the smartest things we've ever done. The nice, warm, even heat is a real plus. And in the summer, it's an air conditioner. It's true quality. You just have to try it for yourself.
For more information on heat pumps, call toll-free 1-800-633-7000.
Now for that special offer. When you buy a new heat pump by November 15th, we'll give you this valuable indoor-outdoor digital thermometer absolutely free. For more details and this free booklet telling you all about heat pumps, just call this number now. But hurry, this offer is limited. Call 1-800-633-7000.
Channel 23, KNDO, Yakima.
Yes. This is Liberace's new album entitled Liberace Concert Favorites. What you just did there is, you played first, is that on this?
These are mostly classical concertos, popular concertos,
All right.
that I recorded for Columbia, and they're putting them out on in the album and also on, what do you call that disc thing, you know?
Yes.
Compact.
Yeah,
Compact disc.
yeah, yeah.
And you will be opening October 16th through November 2nd at our favorite New York spot.
Oh, yes.
Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, that's so marvelous. I'll tell you, Bill and I hold a kind of a special distinction at Radio City Music Hall. He holds the box office record, and I was fortunate to set an all-time attendance record. Of course, you charge more money than I do.
That's My next guest stars in one of the highest-rated comedy series on TV. Would you please welcome one of the Golden Girls, Bea Arthur.
I loved your bathroom. I just loved the bathroom. I recently had a decorator redo my bathroom, and we got a fabulous thing called Sisal. And the first thing that happened, the toilet overflowed. You know, it shrinks, and you have to... So anyway, I love your bathroom.
Sisal?
Sisal. It's beautiful. It's like a straw fabric that should never be in a bathroom.
No, was it on the floor?
Yes.
Oh, I thought
yes.
the toilet bowl was Sisal.
No, no.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know that this gentleman has 21 dogs?
No, I
Yes,
didn't know
I
that.
love my dogs.
I didn't
In
know
fact,
that.
I've cut down on my work schedule so I could spend more time with my dogs. Yeah. They miss me when I'm gone, and I miss them terribly.
bet.
Yeah, I love
That's a
them.
lot of dogs. That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah. I love them all. I have the most number of them in Las Vegas.
Oh, you mean they don't all live in the same...
No,
Bad
5
family?
of them live in Palm Springs, and 3 of them commute between Palm Springs and L.A. and Malibu. Yeah. You know something, Bill?
What, you're going to tell us about Mae West again and the dogs?
I got 2 Chinese Shar-Peis. Those are the dogs with all the wrinkles, you know.
Oh, yes, yes.
And they are so intelligent that I actually have to spell words so they don't.
please.
Honest to God.
Well, you know, she has 3
Yeah.
German Shepherds that are quite different also. Tell Libero about...
No, I don't have 3 shepherds anymore. I have 1
You don't have
shepherd.
them anymore?
No, I have 3 dogs, but
Maybe
they're not
he
all
has
shepherds.
the other 2.
No, I have 3 dogs and a cat. One of them is a shepherd. One is a shepherd mix. One is a Doberman mix. And they're all very nervous. And they're not attack dogs. They've never been trained, but they bite if people get out of their cars.
You mean on your property? They come on your
see,
property?
I live on a road that's quite rural, and they used to think they owned the road. And then I finally got a letter from the district attorney or somebody like that, telling me he expected me at a certain place, City Hall or wherever, at 10 o'clock on a Friday morning. R.E. dog bite.
Yes.
So I called my lawyer, because I was panicked. I thought, my God, it's going to be in the National Enquirer, you know. B. Arthur at 98, you know, owner of Pack of Killer Dogs. And luckily, my lawyer made a deal with the man who was suing, and he said that if I fenced in the entire area, he would drop charges.
We all have dogs. In the rural area, though, I've found that the porcupine is the winner.
Oh, yeah. But you're talking back east. I mean, do you have porcupines here? I don't think.
Well, if your dog hasn't come home with it in his nose yet, you don't have them. And it's the strangest sight to see an animal that thought of him or herself as vicious
Yes.
coming up to the house with these things sticking out of the nose and the mouth and the teeth.
I know.
And they look at you and they say, I'm really embarrassed about this whole thing. And you look out and there's the porcupine going.
Yeah.
Well, you were nominated for an Emmy.
Yes, as is my custom.
And you had a dress made?
No.
No.
No, I tell you, I had a dress from 5 years ago, or whenever the first Hall of Fame, the television, the Academy had its Hall of Fame, and I inducted Norman Lear into it. So I'd had a dress made, which I promptly forgot about, and then I dragged it out, because it's, 5 years later.
But that's wonderful, because that means 5 years later you were the same size.
That was a little snug under here, but...
The first time you
No,
had it.
the second time. But,
I gave you to feed
I
out.
know
and
you
you
did.
So you wore that dress.
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes.
And you were nominated.
We missed you that night. Yeah.
Anyway, you were nominated, but this time you had all your buddies nominated.
Yeah.
So you didn't know what to do, did you?
No, I tell you, though, I was very relaxed this time because I figured one of us had to win. And, you know, it was the show, and I'll tell you, one year, I forget when it was, which year it was, that I was doing Maude, I did a one-woman show. And we all knew that I was going to get the Emmy that year.
They told you in front?
No, I mean, we just knew it in here.
Yes, because your show was that great.
Yes, and I was nominated, and so Norman Lear not only escorted me, but he wrote my acceptance speech for me, because he thought he could make it funnier than I could, you know. I didn't win. I won the following year.
But what happened?
So this time I decided I'm not going to think of a thing. I'm just not going to think of a thing.
And you were?
And I didn't win.
So you said to yourself, see that?
Exactly. Except I had one line ready to go in my closing acceptance speech, which was, and thanks to all of you for allowing us to bring senility into your living rooms.
I'm glad you didn't win. My grandfather had a great line about senility. He said, don't worry about it. He said, if you become senile, you won't know it. And I'm glad I didn't win so I could say that line. But anyway, you wanted to be an actress as a small...
Yes.
Small...
I was never small. I was always 5'9½".
Even at age 12?
Age 12.
5'9½".
Yes.
And at that time, boys were 4:11. So what happened?
I walked around like this,
To them,
and I dreamed of becoming a movie star.
walking around like that. You...
Oh, stop putting me on. Come on now.
No, I have to have fun with you, because we had fun back there when you're getting your... This is her real face, so she was having her hair combed. You want... you want to... We will look at the tape and then come back of the
Oh, this
the
is
clip.
one of the new shows.
Yeah. What you want to help us with this? What is it?
Yeah, I was told it's one where I'm on my way. I have a date with somebody, I think, and my ex-husband shows up, something like that.
Ah.
If that's the one.
Well, let's roll the tape. Warner Wolf, go to the tape.
Okay, how do I look?
The outfit's nice. Now go put some makeup on.
Come on, I'm wearing makeup.
Make sure you eat by candlelight. Oh, Dorothy, you look lovely. You really do. Lovely isn't good enough. She's got a date with Jeffrey, the Commodore. He's a Commodore in the Navy?
No, Rose, the singing group. He's the one in the middle. Used to be on the end till Lionel Richie left.
You and Jeffrey been spending a lot of time together.
Oh, yes. You know, just when I'd given up hope of meeting someone, along came the most gallant, sophisticated, charming man I'd met in ages.
And I bet he knows how to tie a lot of really neat knots. Dorothy, guess who's here?
My date.
Your husband.
I don't have a husband. Call the police.
Your ex-husband.
I'll call the police.
Oh, well, we'll return after this.
You wouldn't pour ketchup on steak. Why pour it on a burger? Isn't that chopped steak? Try A1 steak sauce. It makes hamburgers taste like steak burgers. So don't cover it. Discover it with A1.
For 3 years, Bryant has been paying people back for their highest month's gas bill. This year, we're doubling the deal. 2 months of free gas when you buy our Plus 90 gas furnace. We can do this for 2 reasons. Gas is economical, and the Plus 90 is so efficient, it uses less gas. So cash in on our double deal. Call 800-HOT-SALE for your Bryant dealer. And if you get a busy signal, call again.
Gas, America's best energy value. The game is a question of scruples.
You're cleaning your daughter's room and stumble on her diary. Do you read it?
Well, I know I should.
Come on, Helen.
No, I would not read the diary.
You're lying.
You're right.
A question of scruples from Milton Bradley.
This house and people having the ball, laughing and clapping, watching it happen on the HBO Knockout Fall.
The HBO Knockout Fall is here with blockbuster movies like Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Jagged Edge, and Cocoon. HBO exclusives too, like Comedy with Rodney and Robin. So catch it all.
On the HBO Knockout Fall.
Get a free alarm clock telephone when you order HBO.
On the next Benson,
There is no sense in talking any longer. We strike.
so Benson comes to the rescue.
You're going to do the work of 20 people?
If I have to.
You're going to cook, clean, garden, and chauffeur?
If I have to.
You can start by getting me a cup of coffee.
Billy Joe sit.
Could I have some bread, please?
Heads up. You want the butter?
No!
My next guest and I have a lot in common, you'll find out later, but she has a book on the bestseller list titled And So It Goes. We both have television programs on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Hers is a news program called Our World. It's on another network. Would you please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Linda Ellerbee. Good luck on this.
Well, so far it's doing well, not as well as yours has been doing, but Probably Sinatra will knock us both off.
No, I told you Sinatra's book, which is not Sinatra's book, it's Miss Kelly's book, that is not in, that's fiction.
But you mean ours isn't?
No,
ours
is in non-fiction.
Well, I brought something. As a matter of fact, I brought you that book. And if you'll notice, I wrote inside of it.
Oh.